Alright guys, welcome to this Thursday night action. We got SvG up against FIB in this fourth playoff where the third team gets 1,000 rand out of that 18 grand prize pool. Remember, coming up, it's not Thursday, it's Tuesday, sorry guys. Thursday night we'll have the final where myself and once again I'll be joining Milosh on that stream of his. We'll be bringing you that final with XCC up against Pulse there, where they'll be playing for that 12 grand first prize and that 5,000 rand second prize. So tonight each player who does come out third takes away 200 rand for themselves. Not too bad, not the most money in the world, but it is a little something. And I just want to say thanks for joining me if you are watching right now. So the players themselves just busy sorting out map selections and so forth. So I check my audio, still on 10, so you guys can still hear me nicely as we go through the game. Just a reminder, there is obviously a delay, as FIB have asked for that, so I've maintained that delay. So we're gonna have Dawn first, Lockers as your second map, and Siege will be our tiebreaker if it goes that far. So Dawnbreaker, also another favorite besides the map that we're obviously on now, which is Siege of Shanghai. So yeah, so I'm ready. I think we can go. So reset. Yeah, so just some in-game SvG coming out from that playing this game obviously after coming off the back of that loss to Pulse in their semi-final. Wasn't too convincing from them, so maybe they can show us a little bit more here. Similarly, FIB as well, playing, who played XCC on Sunday night. Didn't come out tops there as well, obviously, but also, I'm guessing from their point of view, was a bit disappointed with their performance. So again, both two teams here just want to show a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of pride to the fans out there, you know, to those that follow each of these brands quite closely. So it'll be very interesting to see how these two teams come about, decide how to play tonight. You know, do we just go free range and just, you know, kind of have fun with it, or are we going to get really, really serious with it, you know, that type of thing. Where regardless that it's for third place and only for 1,000 rand, we're still going to show that we are the better team up against our opponents. Yeah, so like I said, just waiting for the admin just to sort out the map rotations for us. And we're going to head on into our first map, which will be Dawnbreaker. I guess, yeah, let's have a look at the teams. Obviously, pretty straightforward, as you guys know, for those who tuned in from previous games, especially semi-finals. Pretty straightforward. I think Mark didn't play. I think he's a new addition for FIB in this match, so he didn't play against XCC. So he brings himself a nice low ping to this game. Unfortunately, Scooby seems to have... Actually, has it been Scooby? No. Just trying to remember who... It's Panda. Sorry, Panda played for SvG in that semi-final, is not in tonight, so he's also been subbed out for tonight's game, so different mixes, but obviously the teams have, you know, they have these players train, they all train together and play together, so I don't think it will change, obviously, the fundamentals of their performances that much. You know, we should see some very good play coming out from both teams. Like I said, you know, these teams want to show a little bit of, you know, come in with a lot of pride. They want to show their true colors, that they really are really good teams, you know, playing for really good brands. So they're not going to sit back. So it's going to be nice to see what these two teams can come out with tonight. So, you know, that's what I was saying, like the mentality, you know, we're going to come in a bit casual and stress free, or we're going to take this, guys, come on, we can't lose this as well, that type of thing. You know, yes, we're not lost in the sense of, you know, the previous, you know, the teams that go out earlier in the mat, well, in this crucial cup, we went out earlier in group stages and early knockout stages. But being fourth still means you're lost in terms of top four. So I'm pretty sure neither of these two teams want to end up there. So we're going to be live. Let's hide that chat for you guys. We're going to have SvG on the US blue. We'll have FIB on the Chinese red side. And we're going to see where the default strats will come out here. Like I've said in previous streams, and some of you guys might know, normally default strat, running two along the coastline or the waterfront side. And, you know, just scoping out things from here and covering. It seems like SvG are going to do the same for tap out. Might just be rotating. Yeah, he's going to be the one rotating with Vol. As Fear found himself just moving back to the center. So we're going to have a 3v3 in the middle, 2v2 on the side here. We'll start off with Wolf Bounty here. He's going to have that slight aerial advantage. Well, not aerial, but slight elevation. Going to try and get the headshot. Gets heavy partial there a bit. He's going to pump himself back. Still going to find out. This man here should be godlike. Very disciplined in his holds. Very good at it. Not only has he drilled his team very well, but he's drilled himself as well over the years. Bringing very disciplined play. Sticks to his roles well. Spots the head. No point in really engaging. Just trying to catch Wolf Bounty out. Now he's going to go for the shot. Not going to find much there. He's got Fear supporting him. He's going to move up. First kill comes out for SvG. Continue to move up. Push hard onto Wolf Bounty here. We'll see what he can do. Being distracted. Wolf not aware. Not looking at his mini-map. He's going to get taken out there. It's got like it's another frag for SvG there. Scooby went up on the bridge. He's going to maybe try to find himself one there. Pulls the Magnum out. Goes for it again. Not much is happening. Trying to find the peak. Both teams just really taking their time here, especially FIB. Let's say SvG with a slight advantage in terms of territory here. More control over the bomb side area. Psychic. Trying to find one around the bus here. Should be Vol and tap out. Vol's going to pop some meds. Psychic still holding position. Scooby's still on the bridge. One here. Knocks move forward a bit. Doesn't decide to actually might just rotate around. Nobody's really aware. He's going to push up onto the bridge here. Try and clear out Scooby. Scooby has one missing. Scooby is there now again. And he is down. Changed his mind. Psychic trying to engage from the bridge. Gets one. Scooby goes down. Probably getting some good frags, but Psychic's going to go down as he tried to find some cover there. Most of the FIB boys still stuck behind this barrier. Keeping themselves tight. Haven't moved much. There we go, SvG have decided to pick up the bomb. Scooby's going to carry it. Got some smoke through the center. Godlike's now pushed himself further forward. Find some cover. He's going to engage anyways, but he gets taken out. For Mark, still here. Being harassed a little bit. Scooby finds the kill. Actually Fear in this case. Gonna find the kill there. Ball covering well. SvG. Love to play for time. Become very accustomed to using the clock to their advantage. They won't rush things they don't need to. Tap out's gonna be your furthest forward here for SvG. Try and find a pick off here. Another bullet's coming from the right hand side. He's going to peek. Couldn't find much, but now he's going to push up even closer. Should find something to his left. He does go down though. Psychic very aware of that. Does some great jobs. Godlike is going to do a heavy flank push here. Come rotating around. Trying to catch these boys unawares. He's going to engage straight away. And he gets himself a double. Gonna move up onto the site, clears it out for his boys. Bomb, however, Scooby hasn't moved much. They are still gonna just set up and try and clear the rest. Scooby still hasn't decided to move up. Still trying to engage on the center. Now he decides to bring it forward. That parachute. Godlike is here. Maybe SvG losing a bit of time. Yes, Godlike is still there, but they've given FIB enough time to bring the spawns back in. I'll still find some cover here. He's going to move up on the right side. Come through. He should find the bomb carrier. However, Scooby is planting now. They're going to hear it. He's going to get taken out quite well there by Val. Good cover. Oh, Asylum goes down as well to Godlike. Good work here by SvG, covering well. Psychic going to get a frag, but then they're going to get refragged by Val. So the trade's coming out there. Val's going to go for the rest. Means numbers up immediately, which is a good thing. Fear missing out. Gets a G18 thanks to Nox jumping right in front of him. But SvG managed to clear out most of the FIB boys. They have to spawn back at base. Psychic trying to find something from a distance here with that AEK. He's going to push up onto this corner. P2's right. I'm going to push onto the roadside. However, that bomb is very close to detonating. Val's covering well, and there we go. Bomb goes. SvG gets his first MCOM. First up, his first map. Fear finds himself in the center. Oh, grenade pushes that man out of cover. Gets the kill assist, so that's Asylum going down to Scooby there from distance. Scooby as well, very disciplined, holding his position on the bridge, maintaining that territorial advantage and elevation. Mark, find something from the tower there, help his mates out to his right. SvG maintaining this advance, holding position. Tap out's going to find one, he's going to push forward. Find some cover, he's going to peek again. He's going to find the man. No, he doesn't find it. From Mark gets himself a fear there in the process. Grenade tap out. He's got one in front of him. He's gonna. Nah. His teammate gets him up. Here. He's back up as well. SvG trying to clear out. The bomb is on A site. FIB have managed to clear out both. There he is. In terms of their spawn, well, B site and A site, so now they're going to rotate with the bomb. Look to be heading for A, maybe. Yeah, seems to be maybe just going for that A push. SvG going to have the spawns come out back at base. They're going to set up the defense. FIB going to slow down the push. Try and get some intelligence into the ears of the players. Just trying to decipher what's going to happen here in terms of the push. The Mark's going to. He's going to find one. No, he doesn't, unfortunately. Does pop the grenade in the end. Check the kill feed. Does he get anything? Nope. Peek again. Still not much coming up. Fall. Rotate it around. It's not close to the bomb carrier. I think he heard him. Yes. Jumps down. Nope. Asylum cleans him up. So good cover there by Asylum. Knocks. Psychic finds himself in a very sandwiched position there, and he gets taken out. But SvG are going to now rotate around. Push the C site, very good idea. No numbers in the vicinity except for Scooby, he's getting closer. First line of defense. Scott mates coming out now, grenade comes out on the MCOM. One goes down, that's Wolf Bounty, and the bomb carrier gets cleared out as well on site. SvG maintain. Can hold the bomb again, maintain the ascendancy in terms of MCOM counts. FIB find themselves back in the defense, and SvG find themselves attacking once again. SvG is going to find some cover here. They're obviously looking to get to B, but FIB set up a very nice defensive hold here. Forcing the issue. China will get SvG to come onto them. SvG. They clear out the main hold, which was Wolf Bounty on B. He's going to rotate around. Asylum is here. I'm not too sure. They haven't seen each other yet. None of these players. He's going to get the plant. Asylum's going to go down. Psychic trying to pick off something here. He's not going to find much. FIB players going down. SvG holding the plant. Another one goes down. Scooby doing some good work there. Good frags coming up from SvG here. For Mark. Rotate around the left, but he's been caught out, so they are aware. He's going to try and get the kill. He does get it on Scooby. Good headshot there. Peeks a little bit. Peeks a little bit. Blinders have been closed. FIB are rotating around far right. Pushing 3, but it's not enough time. Too far to cover. And there we go. SvG get yourself, or get themselves, the first half on this first map. Dawnbreaker. So SvG showing some very good discipline play. We can see it from the kill death ratios as well. Great frags coming out from the SvG players. FIB did respond, but a few players just finding themselves in some tough positions. And SvG doing well to just sort out their FIB pushes, as well as the defensive lines just breaking through them very easily. So as we move on to the second half now. Yeah, Kieran, I know there's not much people watching, but 5 people is enough for a conversation, right? But thanks guys for tuning in. I know it's only a few of you, but I do appreciate it. It's better than nothing. And remember, this will be recorded as well, technically on YouTube, so there's always playback as well. I know it's only a 3rd, 4th playoff, but surely, you know, there should be more fans from a branding point of view coming out to support. Even second team players, if they're not playing, should come out and watch their first team players play. But yeah, so the second half coming up now. We're gonna have to see what FIB can bring out the bag. Maybe bring something back. Remember, they do have, you know, it's not total loss yet. It's only one half. They can bring something back. Just a reminder, the rules are at this stage, obviously. So if we have 2 tied halves, that's a half each. We obviously play the map. We go into overtime and then play until somebody wins the map. But I have a feeling we might not need it, because SvG have been pretty, I mean, they showed in that first half they have been playing pretty well, so I think FIB really do have to wake up a little bit here and elevate their gameplay, bring something else to the front lines, man. I mean, I'm not too sure if it's lack of strats. Can't really say much in terms of stratting. They have pulled, so Nox has pulled out a sniper rifle here, so they're going to go and try and go for a bit more range, engage from a further away. He's going to find one. He's not going to get the kill though. So now, intelligence comes out. SvG know they got a sniper. You just got to use the cover well. Tap out. I'm trying to find a bit of spray over, but he's actually just hitting the wall. I'm not too sure if he realizes that. So he's a bit unfortunate there. Scooby going for that very South African Magnum shot from range. So FIB have managed to get a little bit more territory around the bomb here, but for Mark does go down to Fear. Play there by Fear. Tap out comes back around. Psychic is here. He might get caught up by from tap out. Tap out has now, he has rotated all around, so Psychic goes down, so that's one line of defense gone. Silent's going to find himself alone here. And with that, Scooby, he's going to see a few feet. He's going to spot one. He's going to know there are 2 there now. He's going to try and find something. Crepes a little bit. Kruip weer. Niks. Misses. Oi! Puta, daar gaan hy. Lekker 44 for himself there. So good play by Scooby. Gets himself 2 frags on the right side here. The SvG have managed to clear out the bomb area. And yeah, they all now have dominance in terms of territory once again. FIB. Psychic gets a good headshot on Scooby there. FIB find themselves once again on the back foot. They need to spawn back at base. Try and create some sort of defensive line. Nox, I'm not too sure if this is going to be a great idea from a defensive point of view. He's going to still keep that sniper rifle. He's not going to get a kill yet. He's going to try and see if he can find anybody. Seems to be looking in all the wrong places. Tap out. He's gonna go down there. Scooby still finds himself on the bridge. Psychic has rotated back around here. Oh, good cover by Scooby there, covering his bomb carrier very well from the other side. Fear, throw this forward here. He's gonna peek around. Finds himself a good headshot on for Mark there. Try and get himself a Nox there, but Nox just dodging. He pulls out the GAT. Psychic. Wolf Bounty also being engaged upon heavy here. FIB finding it really tough to find any space to use to defend. SvG player is doing really well. Psychic holds his own though. Fear goes down. So he try and get the res, get the numbers back up again in the vicinity. Val's gonna find himself in the corner here by the cardboard boxes. So they're gonna rotate back around. Like I said, SvG prone to using their clock really well. They do enjoy it, so they will take their time. Fear goes down to Psychic once again. Wolf Bounty covering this left side around the C site. Godlike's pushed himself quite far around. It's not going to find much now. You should see a lot of players. He gets one. Go for reload. Just use the cover. Let's get 3 spawns on him. Well, 2. Got 3 players in that vicinity now. Grenade's coming out. Fear's going to push hard. Gets the wall. Grenade waits it out. Gets himself a kill. Gets himself a double. Still one man waiting right here. That's Psychic. Psychic gets taken out by Fear. So Fear gets a little bit of revenge on Psychic there. And opens up the site nicely. So they're going to go for that A plant. While knowing B site is nice and clear. No push coming from that side. Asylum's going to try and push through the tunnel here. Getting engaged upon by Tap Out. Tap Out doing some great work with the defense. Well, in terms of the defensive line there. Nox getting taken out as well. The Mark's pretty close here. He's checking underneath. He's going to pop through the graphic glitch. He's not going to find much there. He's going to... All the players are above. He's going to come much here now. Doesn't see much. Gets a spawn on himself. That's Nox. Godlike still holding this position from behind. He might just find them if they do. Yep, there comes the shots. Godlike. But Val sorted him out anyways. Sorry about that, guys. Nox goes down to Fear once again. SvG are going to get themselves at MCOM in the second half. So the slow approach working out for SvG right now, obviously. Is FIB even with the fact that, you know, SvG boys aren't really rushing them, are finding it really hard to defend. They are going to keep pushing forward. They are going to try and get some territory back. Scooby gets caught out in the mid spot by Asylum there. Val's going to rotate back towards the bomb site. He's going to pop the smoke to cover himself. And he's going to push back now with the bomb. SvG obviously maintain that offensive push or offensive line close to the... Val's going to make it into the tunnel safely. So now FIB find themselves all the way in no man's land. And live coming up by Tap Out. A little bit of a teabag there. Not too sure how the FIB players will feel about that. Good cover by Fear. However, Tap Out still gets a kill anyways. The Mark gets taken out. FIB back in the spawn area. Wolf Bounty. Gonna make sure Godlike isn't where he was. He is actually still there. And he's gonna get taken out by Val though. In this case, but Godlike rotates back around. Val going down to Nox. Another comes in, that's Fear. Cleans himself up. Gets himself another frag. Gets the res. Dusts himself off. Move on to the next stage. Carry on with the defense. Psychic. Not too sure what to do here. Just gonna try and find frags from a range. Some sort of range, whatever frags I can find, I'll take them right now. But that bomb is very close to going, and there we go, guys. First map goes to SvG. Well played to them. Unfortunate for FIB. Seemed to be a bit slow to react there. I'm not too sure if they just came with a little bit more of a relaxed mentality tonight. I'm not too sure. Or SvG have just really outplayed them so far. So I'm going to give you guys obviously a quick snippet of our sponsors, and I'll be back to join you guys with the second map.
Ever start your computer, then have to find something to do while it wakes up? Your computer should be ready when you are, not the other way around. The Crucial BX200 makes long wait times a thing of the past, so you can get more done and have more fun. Boot up almost instantly, load apps in seconds, and accelerate nearly everything on your computer. The Crucial BX200 is manufactured by Micron, one of the largest memory manufacturers in the world. Innovative Micron flash memory technology allows you to get more storage for less, with more than 1,000 hours of validation testing and hundreds of qualification tests. The Crucial BX200 has been thoroughly tried, tested, and proven. Enjoy your computer again. To learn more or buy direct, visit the memory and storage experts at crucial.com.
Alright guys, you got yourself a lockers coming up for the second map. Yes, I'm ready. Stop asking me, just play. Don't worry about the knife afterwards, boys, I'll let them know. Yes, I caught the knife just towards the end there. And of course the teabag as well, by tap out. So, lockers, straightforward, pretty simple. Classic, the more closest to in terms of a lane play here. Classic 3-lane type plays. SvG, US blue. Gonna have FIB on your Russian red side. They're gonna be on the side over here. So, gonna be interesting to see the snow pushes here. So FIB are gonna in fact go for just that 2-man push. SvG, we're not too sure yet. 1 or 2 of these men will peel off, so they will keep. Yeah, as well, 2-man push. Actually, just the one. So this will be Scooby in this case. Godlike's decided to go on the inside as well. FIB have also now decided just to push one on the outside. They will have 4 on the inside as well as SvG, so the internal battle will be quite interesting. So we're going to start off with Cyclic here. We're going to rotate around to the left side, close to stairs. So pop some frag into the staircase for some reason. It's going to get taken out by Vol. Vol gets himself a double. Very good play there. Silent still fighting on the outside here. He's gonna finally see the player, but Scooby still survives. Somehow. Wow. Well played there by Scooby. Hy kruip lekker, ouwens. Scooby hou van die kruip. Ek sien so, ja. So SvG clearing out nicely. However, FIB still have 1 or 2 players in the vicinity. Actually only one. That will be Wolfband trying to hold spawn, but he's gonna get taken out. So they've totally forced off the bomb side. SvG will have command of this bomb. And the Fear will be your carrier for now. Cyclic's going to be underneath, but all the action's on top. Butter. Godlike going to cover. Fear does get a frag. Godlike goes down though to Nox. Work there by him. Fear's going to spray a little bit. He's going to pop a grenade. He does have 2 men for company. That's following the tap out. So we're going to find himself. Psychic's still going to find himself underneath here, so he's not going to do much. Sure, he's going to decide to finally get on top there, do a little bit of work. He does peek now, so now he's aware obviously, most of the action's happening on top. He's going to stay down here. He's going to rotate back up again, but Godlike, however, coming underneath. Does the check back, and he gets killed by Psychic, so in the end, it does pay off for him. He finds another kill on Val, good work. He's going to maintain this position. Fear finds himself alone on top. Escape to one of the JSLs. Does have friends now. Scooby gets the assist. Well, gives Fear the assist. Fear doesn't see the mat. Oh, I think he did. Decides to go against the plant immediately. Nox is going to be underneath here. He should find himself a Fear. He does. So he stops the plant from coming out. However, yeah, well played. Did get himself 2 frags there, but SvG showing the numbers once again and doing a great job there. Fear's back up again. They get another player back up and they got immediate numbers in the vicinity. Scooby's going to cover snow. He might just find himself a player here. Does get a few partial hits. Doesn't get the kill though. It's a Silent. Grenade comes out. Silent's going to be forced to move back a little bit. He does have 3 smokes however to use. Try and find Scooby in the blind. He sees him now. Scooby kruip lekker weer. As skiet hy, nee. Scooby wins out. Fear covering diligently. Psychic is going to be caught out by that. Fear did turn away for a few seconds there, but comes on top again. So SvG is just cementing their dominance once again in this first half of Lockers, and they're going to get that MCOM very easily. So I don't know, I'm not too sure if you all agree, those who are watching. It seemed to be a slightly quicker movement from SvG this time around. Tap by getting a good kill there or not. And they do some good work on clearing out snow. To see who's headed back here. Scooby, he's headed back to the bomb site area. So SvG going to hold that advanced defensive line for now to prevent FIB from getting anywhere close, even to the MCOMs. Wolf Bounty does a great job there, gets a kill on Val. Gets himself a res as well. Tap out, wins out there, well played. Find some cover, now he's going to rotate around. He's going to get taken out from behind though. Scooby's got the bomb very close, trying to figure out where to go. Psychic's going to get a kill on Godlike though. He's going to get another Godlike kill. He's going to run away this time. Pop some meds, being chased nicely. Fear, great shot of a mark there from a distance. Tap out, rotates around. Peeks, fully peeks to his left. No, he's going to run back upstairs. Psychic covering obviously once again. Gets a good kill on Godlike. FIB plays in that corner, found themselves a little bit tied up there. Psychic loses out to Fear. Those two have been up against each other's throats for quite a long time now. Pretty fair trades so far. I think Fear might just be besting Psychic a little bit there. So SvG going to get the plant, set up the defense. FIB, where's the retake of the site going to come from? Wolf Bounty finds himself in this corridor, gets taken out very well from the rotation by Fear. Fear's going to rotate back around again. Tap out leading with the frags, however, 13 for 1. Oh, Scooby gets a good kill there. Silent gets taken out as well, but Mark's going to be there as well. Gonna go, Wolf Bounty's going to go for the disarm. He's not alone, however. SvG now push the rotations. They might be able to just actually stop it now. They do try and get the guy who's disarming. That will be Wolf Bounty, but he does survive and he manages to stop it. Sidekick gets taken out. Fierce is going to go all for it there. He just clears up with Vol there as well. We're helping him out. Going to plant it quickly. SvG not wasting any time. You can actually see they have sped up their play a little bit. So slight caution being used, but they are a little bit more attack-minded compared to the first map. Clearing out FIB very quickly here. Silent pushes through. He does get a very good kill on Vol. So now he's got the smoke advantage as well, but he can't see what's going on. They drown him out there in the clinic area. They just can't get anywhere, FIB. SvG forcing him to stay in there. Oh, good play by Psychic though. He's going to get out there safely, but they won't have enough time to disarm. And SvG, oh, good kill by Tapat. Gets the revive just for the hell of it. And SvG pull themselves a nice first half win there on Lockers on the second map. And really are just showing their dominance in terms of confidence of play there. Great play by Scooby as well, come out with that 8-0. Katie, Fear, 11 for 2. Tap out, 8 for 3. 18 for 3, sorry. Vol, disappointing there, 6 for 7, unfortunately. FIB as well, frags not too great for them as well. So, it's a good summary of how things have been going for them, unfortunately. Oh, we have more viewers. You guys have joined us quite late though. So welcome to all the new guys who've joined the stream. So yeah, as things stand, we have SvG one map up, winning Dawnbreaker quite convincingly, both halves. And now they convincingly won the first half of Lockers. So we're going to move on to the second half now, for basically SvG, from their point of view, just to shut out, take that 1,000 Rand home with them. As Fear has said previously, as I spoke to him earlier in the week, he can keep that money to himself. So none of his teammates are going to get any bit of that money. It's going to go straight into Fear's bank account. We're going to have to see, guys. Keep keen eyes on that and see what he's going to do with the money. Hopefully he spends it wisely. Buys himself some beer. So, FIB do have an opportunity still, however. They can win this half. Take it to a tiebreaker, win the tiebreaker, and take us to a third map. But so far it might seem a bit like, what do they say, bridge too far type vibe, right? For them so far. If they do, they're leaving it late. So FIB will be on your US blue side, SvG will be on your Russian red side. So will we see a difference though, maybe in the snow pushes? Maybe they're only going to push 3 on the inside. SvG going to all run snow in the beginning, a few slowing each other down there for some reason. So SvG going to stick to pushing only 1 on the outside. FIB are going to push 4 players, so 2 are going to immediately go into tunnels. Actually only 1. Okay, now they got 2 into tunnels. Salem's going to push up here. He's going to push straight on. Not going to waste any time. Just going to go for it. Gets a kill on Scooby. I think FIB have woken up a little bit and decided to stop wasting time. It's a sidekick. He's going to use the cover. Salem's going to try a little bit of a back rage here. I think we'll stay on him, see if it works out for him. But it all comes down to where he chooses to engage from and what side he chooses to. Yeah, so he's going to rotate the right, but he gets caught out very easily by Scooby. So Scooby covering the back angle very well. Wolf Bounty trying to find something from the window on stairs. Going to pop a grenade into the tower. Not going to find anything, just spraying. Fear's pushed himself up against the wall here. Rotate a little bit further back. Silent in a bit of a fight here with Godlike. Godlike trying to... Oh, does get taken out with Godlike, gets taken out from behind. Nox gets himself 2 kills. Good play by him. So bomb rotation is going to be a little bit slower now, coming out from SvG. Fear's going to move forward. So far, SvG's him and tap out have been very, very disciplined, well played in terms of the attacking side for SvG. They've done a really great job, getting some great frags. So FIB have 1 in the psychic. Decides against pushing up as his teammate got taken out. Vol. Bit of a hairy position. Just gonna pop some meds. They are gonna push forward now. Psychic's still underneath, not doing much. Gonna lose out there for Mark from a distance, trying to engage. It's in the cantina area. Let's pop some meds. SvG are gonna push forward. Nox gets a good kill here on the right side. Gonna slowly push down. Not gonna find much until now, so he does get taken out. Good work there by Godlike. Psychic pushes onto site. He's going to pop some meds. He's going to defuse at the same time. Sprays through the smoke. Will it pay off? Yeah, it will. So he does get lucky. Vol's going to push through. He gets a nice hip kill there on Asylum. But SvG have to push back now. FIB having the bomb. Psychic is going to carry it himself. He's going to push underneath. SvG do need a rotation to come out underneath here. FIB do have an easy walk forward. Jogging on the spot, and sprint. Sorry guys. So, Psychic's going to carry it straight onto A site. He's going to plant it. The rotation is going to come around from Scooby. Scooby's now going to be aware, obviously, of the loud ringing. Does find a kill on Nox. Good work. There's 2 players left in the tunnels. Both by the door and the staircase. Silent. Heavy partial there. 2. He's going to push forward for some reason. He's going to get taken out very easily. Should have waited it out. Grenades into smoke. The Disarm comes out, well played by SvG. They're going to push forward and try and clear out. Wolf Bounty's on top. Not too sure if the bomb carrier knows. He's going to try and pick up the bomb carrier from the back. Sprays through the smoke. Half-heartedly trying to get the kill, but it's not going to work out for him. And Scooby is going to carry on running forward. Wolf Bounty's still going to find himself back here. Going to see if he can survive by picking up a few frags. Rotate around into the jail cell. Randomly sprays around. Does lose out in the end to tap out. Good work by him. Scooby rotates around. Godlike gets taken out. Good defense. Fear, what's he got? Bomb does get dropped, Psychic rotated from underneath. Go for the res on Godlike. Godlike comes back up. Fear's gonna spot one. He now knows. Mob carrier doesn't go down. Fear missing out a little bit there. The carrier underneath again. SvG rotated back immediately. Game seems to have come alive a little bit more here as FIB seems to have woken up a little bit. Tap out, however, does clean up underneath. And SvG once again preventing the FIB push. One man stuck in the corner. He's surviving and surviving. The grenade will come out and clean him up. He can't get out for Mark. Mark goes down in the end. So Tap out's going to rotate onto Charlie, but not the best idea as most of the cover comes out from FIB there. Look for the Magnum. Just push forward thanks to the grenade. Fire does come out. Survives it. Pops some meds. Still got a good amount of health. Vol did push around. So Vol pushes down. Gets taken out. Take one with him though as well. Mark comes around. Does get taken out. So good pull on the peak there. And Tap out survives. He's going to go for the plant here. Yeah, get himself one, gets himself two. FIB finding it tough. They did show very good play there in the start of the second half. But now SvG finally bringing back the momentum. Salom's going to push forward. Gets a kill around forklift. He does get taken out now. But we'll get the res on Vol, so Vol comes back up again. Numbers kept alive for SvG. Snarks with the ACW, but he does get taken out. Push back, stuck back in spawn, can't really move out. And FIB, we're gonna go. AM calm down, Wolf Bounty not too happy. And SvG will maintain this push. Yep, as I thought, Nox will just drift by. Silent does get one, stops Tap out's kill streak. Godlike does get the refrag. He's going to get the res on Tap out, so he's back up. Continue this defensive line in front, but Psychic, very good work with the peak there. And Barney trying to do something as well. And of course Tap out to rotate, and they do clean him out. However, SvG do have control of the bomb, so they can now wait for the spawns and rotate together as a team. Scooby's just going to pop some smoke just to cover himself for now. The movement is only coming out now from FIB as the stupid ass pack loss kicks in. Tap out, back rage here. Who's he got with him? Val as well. Val is going to get a kill. Mark goes down. Val's going to maintain this push with Tap out. Val does go down. Tap out. Ulysses comes out as the other SvG boys have rotated forward. Scooby continues to carry the bomb. They're going to go for that A push as they pop the smoke. No FIB plays in the vicinity. So Mark is going to have to run all the way from the spawn. So, hulle gaan probeer. Nie vir Arnie. Fear looking for a kill. Ooh, survives the frag well. Pumping the corner well. Psychic. Trying to do some cover here. Knocks by the forklift, gets a good kill on Fear. Good payback there for him. What? The cringe coming out, and he gets taken out by Godlike in around the canteen area. Psychic still in advanced position. Fear's gonna go back up again. Tap out gets a great Magnum shot on him. I think the end is near for FIB, unfortunately, guys. And SvG will probably now take the 1,000 rand away. Yeah, and there we go, guys. SvG, your winners in this third, fourth playoff. They will take $1,000 away. Unfortunately, FIB walk home empty-handed. Well, stay home. Well, don't receive anything in the post, basically. But so, thank you guys for joining me. Yeah, so there you go. You have your third place team, SvG. I think that's still a great achievement for them. As a brand, it shows great. Yeah, Wayne. Yeah, I think it's still a good movement forward for SvG, showing some good commitment towards the battlefield scene. I think it does show a little bit of progress. Like I said, Godlike came in, did some great job as a leader there, and the players should be very proud of themselves. FIB as well, proud of himself for reaching the fourth place. Maybe unfortunate in terms of the game that they brought, or the the style of play maybe just needs to go be reworked. I'm not the professional here. It's just my my objective point of view. So I think they do have a bit of few areas, but I think all teams do obviously. SvG obviously would have loved to be in the final, but obviously things just didn't work out. And that's how it goes. The rub of the green sometimes, guys. So yeah, just a reminder that final 7:30 Thursday night will be on Milosh the Medic's stream. Some of you obviously are still aware of that stream. I will be co-casting from what I've heard from Slung. I actually said to Slung, I was in the mail he sent me, I want to co-cast the final because I feel it's at least the most I'm due in terms of this crucial cup. But guys, thanks for joining me. So at least we're not completely done yet. Obviously, like I said, we still got one game left, but so we have a good night and tomorrow and most of Thursday, afternoon as well, morning and afternoon, to really amp up that final. It's going to be a tasteful encounter versus XCC up against Pulse there. So it'll be very mouth-watering for everybody involved in the Battlefield community. It is, I think personally, quite a big first prize money. 12 grand is still quite a bit of money that can be spread between the players, and even 5,000 rand, I mean that's $1,000 each, is also pretty decent, can go towards at least some sort of PC hardware, or even paying off some sort of bill, petrol for a month, or at least for a week, some shit like that. It definitely can pay off. So it's going to be mouth-watering, like I said, brought to you by two quality casters in myself and Milosh, with Milosh taking the lead there. So it's going to be quite fun. Guys, thank you for joining me. Don't forget, check out the Crucial Cup page, the Battlefield group. Keep integrated, keep yourself integrated in the community. Don't be too afraid to reach out to some of us. Like I said, you guys can reach me out at Twitter at my handle is at, so that obviously, and then my handle itself, CED the DJ, and then you guys can just tweet me whenever you want to, and I'll respond in kind, and we can have a few chats, or we can share a few gifs or memes or whatever. It's fun. We just have a bit of a blast. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Remember, jam hard, enjoy your Battlefield as much as you can. It's something that I enjoy personally for this community, and I think a lot of guys in the community do enjoy it as well. But just keep that drive, guys, and all the best for the rest of your Tuesday nights. All the best for tomorrow at work, any exams, studies, and all those things. All the best for that, and I'll check you guys on Thursday. Cheers.